So let's talk about a truly warlike environment. Literally, that is the threshold of a possible, not probable, world-scale war. The American President Donald Trump, he stated that he made a deal with NATO.
Ukraine is about to receive the biggest military reinforcement since the beginning of the war. Donald Trump brokered a deal that puts all of NATO's power on Volodymyr Zelensky's side. The goal is clear: to stop the Russian advance and ensure Ukraine's survival as a sovereign nation. This decision turns the conflict into an even more internationalized war. Now, it's not just a territorial dispute between two Eastern European countries. NATO's official entry with large-scale weapons makes the situation extremely strategic and unpredictable. Trump stated that Putin has crossed all acceptable limits, and after meetings with European leaders and the new NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, the consensus is that Ukraine cannot fall. The fall of Kiev would mean opening the way for a future offensive against other neighboring countries. Welcome to Life in the Barracks. Among the first items already confirmed in the NATO package are Patriot anti-aircraft systems, Leopard 2 armored vehicles, F-16 fighter jets, and long-range munitions. All these resources go directly to the Ukrainian front line. The idea is to stop the Russian missiles and give Ukraine air superiority. The coordination includes advanced training, with Ukrainian troops participating in NATO exercises. With the support of augmented reality technology, reconnaissance drones, and combat simulation systems, Ukrainian soldiers will start operating with a Western warfare standard. According to Trump himself, Putin said one thing at the table, but the next day launched new missiles against civilians in Kiev. Frustration turned into action. NATO set aside diplomatic promises and began the operational phase of direct military support. NATO's armed forces rely on full integration among its members. This means that the French, Germans, British, and Americans share tactics, resources, and intelligence. Now, this structure is being offered to Ukraine. With the deployment of Patriot systems, Ukraine will be able to shoot down Russian missiles even during their mid-flight phase. This is a drastic game changer, as the attacks previously arrived without resistance. Now the air defense will be more precise. The F-16s have already started being adapted for immediate use by Ukrainian pilots. These fighter jets offer agility, state-of-the-art radar, and long-range strike capability. This aircraft can be a game-changer in aerial combat. Another important reinforcement is the high-mobility artillery rocket system, which has been decisive in several battles in recent years. With it, the Ukrainians can attack Russian bases, ammunition depots, and logistics centers, even if they are dozens of kilometers away. Ukrainian artillery, previously limited, can now be expanded with modern equipment. NATO has also signaled the delivery of light armored vehicles used for reconnaissance and supporting troops in urban areas. To avoid communication problems, The package includes encrypted radios, satellite links, and real-time digital command systems. This increases the efficiency of orders on the battlefield? The electronic warfare system will be essential. With it, the Ukrainians will be able to intercept Russian communications, jam drone signals, and protect their positions with digital shielding. Putin observes all this with annoyance. For him, the war was supposed to be over in a few months. But now, 3 years later, he faces a strengthened Ukraine with logistical and military support from the major NATO powers. Russia, even under pressure from sanctions, still has strategic support from China, Iran, and North Korea. The game of alliances and interests extends well beyond the battlefield conflict. It's about global influence and energy sovereignty. With the arrival of the new equipment, Zelensky prepares for a broader counteroffensive. Military sources indicate that coordinated attacks against strategic Russian targets may occur as early as this European summer. Trump seeks to demonstrate strength, aware that the image of the United States is also at stake. Letting Ukraine succumb would be a confirmation of weakness in the face of the Russian advance. That's why his support is unconditional, now backed by all NATO members. In the midst of all this, the Ukrainian people continue to resist, still relying on the willingness of several foreigners, including from Brazil, who enlist every day. Young people, women, even the elderly have been taking part in training. It's a national mobilization against the attempt at foreign domination. NATO is also starting to mobilize its reserves. Troop movements from Poland, Germany, and the United Kingdom are already happening near the eastern border. It's a warning to Putin. Any attempt to advance beyond Ukraine will be met with an immediate response. Life in the barracks. Life in the barracks keeps you updated on all things military. Leave your like, subscribe, and watch one of the videos appearing on your screen. Onward, warriors. Until next time,